My name is Dehanza Rogers, and I'm a filmmaker, and the name of my exhibit is #BlackGirlhood. I found out about Eastern State Penitentiary a couple of years ago, and I started doing research about the different exhibits here, and I found that they were all very interesting. And then I started thinking about the criminal justice system and Black girls, and then #BlackGirlhood came to me as well. And I thought there's no place more fitting than a prison cell to tell these girls' stories, because the stories are so open-ended. There's a possibility that they will end up in the prison system. Either it be the school to prison pipeline or the sexual abuse to prison pipeline, or is it just about policing Blackness? And the idea of these girls eventually ending up in a cell this size is very disappointing and very sad. And the texture on the wall adds another metaphor for everything that's broken in the system, be it the criminal justice system or the school system. And that idea really appealed to me. The inspiration for #BlackGirlhood came from a book I read by Monique Morris called Push Out: The Criminalization of Black Girls in Schools. I read that book and I was really intrigued by the stories that these girls were telling. And then I saw a lot of viral videos, just like everyone else, about young Black girls being attacked by police officers in schools. And I thought, as a filmmaker, what can I do to help tell this story, to get more people aware of what's happening in schools? And then the story came about. Initially, it was going to be a story about one young woman and her history, but then girlhood to me means plural, multiple girls. So I decided to tell the story of 3 different girls. As a filmmaker, you always have an audience for your films, and initially my thought is my audience is other Black women, young Black girls, but it's also for people who don't know what's going on in the classrooms with these girls. To be able to see that there is a disparity between young white girls and young Black girls in the classroom, and the kind of attention they get by authority, the kind of policing that happens in the classroom. And I want people to walk away thinking about what happens to these girls after we've started their story. Each story kind of ends open-endedly so that you have an opportunity to really think about what happened to them. And perhaps you'll go to the internet and you'll start doing some research and looking for the different things that were in the film, and you'll get a better understanding. And that will probably lead to you to, is there something politically that's happening that we can solve this problem? Is there something locally that's going on in our communities to help solve this problem?